So I got asked in the last comment section if I could do a 4-cell run where I literally just say everything I'm thinking out loud. You know, to kind of get an idea of what exactly is going through my mind during a 4-cell run. I thought, hey, that's kind of a fun idea. I'm going to try it out. If nothing else, I also have a secondary episode up for tomorrow anyway, so it's not like this is taking a slot or anything. Go check out the Assassin's Dagger run. It was a pretty fun one. Very good hand fight. Because let me tell you, this might get completely insufferable. So, let's see how it goes. Alright. Okay, first thing here, I see 2 items that are S, and one of them is a ice bow. I'm taking the ice bow. I want to have my main hand in the first slot just to be able to use that. This is not even... That blood shield is not even upgraded. Who cares? Ice bow is one of the perfect sort of ways to get crowd control in the game, and it has shots pierce the first target, 30% damage reduction. It's amazing. It's probably going to last me for a while depending on what sort of build I'm working with. In all likelihood, it's probably going to be a combination of tactics and survival, and I'm going to go for a damage over time build because that's usually how I like to do it. And to that point, I'm going to be trying to get pyrotechnics as soon as possible, wolf trap as soon as possible, and I might switch out the ice bow for a Hokuto's bow soonish. But for right now, I think that this is okay. Quenching Whip should be able to completely destroy any of these enemies that I come up with into this first area, and Ice Bow, it even has piercing the first target, and bleeding, and slowing down for 4 times longer, so it should be just fine. Alright, first thing I do when I get out into this area, I'm going to have to look for where all of the Inquisitors are, and then I'm going to have to immediately remember them on screen and start dodging around their shots. Break that first. And okay, there's one right in front of me. He's just going to shoot directly at me. This guy's going to shoot down. Oh no, he decided to jump backwards, so I didn't even have to worry about that. That's a Hunter's Grenade. I was just checking to see if there was anything else on the map around here that I could possibly see. No such luck. Alright, now I'm out of the range of working with the first few Inquisitors, but I'm going to have to still make sure that I look around for Bombardiers and other Inquisitors because I'm going to be taking on this Elite right away. I want to get Elites as soon as possible because not only do I get a little bit of extra damage reduction, get that stats, get all the potentially a very good necklace from this guy, and either way it's going to give me a lot of money, which I'm going to need to re-roll a lot of shops to get those items that I was talking about earlier. Shoot with Ice Bow, let's go. Now look out for that Bombardier. Oh wait, I saw that zombie was about to jump towards me, so the first thing I did was roll right through him. Alright, the Elite's going to immediately... I'm going to bait the Elite to teleport over to me. That will destroy all of his miniature mobs, and he's not going to spawn them immediately as soon as he gets next to me. So the first thing I'm going to do is shoot an Ice Bow at him and then just absolutely destroy him with a Wrenching Whip. Hopefully the Bombardier will not get another shot off at me while I'm doing this. If he is, I'm just going to dodge around it. And they're done. Okay, whatever this is, I'm going to take it, because I want that stats, I want that damage reduction. And this isn't terrible, but if I plan to be doing a lot of survival, and in all likelihood I will, I probably won't be using this for too long. Anyway, Bombardier didn't even bother with me. Alright, now here's the point where I'm just going to go through areas, jump and roll, jump and roll, jump and roll, dodge every single enemy possible, only deal with him if I absolutely have to. This will give me an extra point of survival, but compared to what I'm working with right now. Do you see how fast that Elite went down? Okay, that's the entrance to the sewers. I don't even care. I'm not going for the sewers. I'm actually noticing right now that I'm 4 and 4 for brutality and tactics, and only 1 for survival, so that's great. Anyway, first thing I'm going to do as soon as I drop down here is attack the Bombardier right in front of me. I'm going to keep a lookout to see if the zombie's going to get any attacks off first. I might even hit him with an Ice Bow, but I don't want that sort of unpredictable ballistic warfare around me when I'm kind of exploring around. So I'm going to be taking out the Bombardier because he's a high priority enemy, essentially. Let's go. Alright, well that killed them. This is a much better run than I expected. Anyway, immediately to my left that looks like a lore room, so I'm not even going to bother with it. And like I said, the vine there just leads up to the sewers, so whatever. Alright, I'm going to slam down here, and it looks like there's actually a shield breaker. Normally I would just react to that as soon as I see it, but since I'm pausing here to explain it, I'm slamming down here, I'm going to breach any enemy that's down there, and I'm either immediately going to kill them or run past them because I don't want to deal with them. Okay, breached him. Oh, wait, there's a stat up there. I gotta go get that. But I know exactly what enemies are around there now, most notably an Inquisitor, so I'm going to be dealing with that guy ASAP. I'm going to be taking survival. First off, there's a zombie that's about to attack me in the back, so I'm just going to hit right and maybe even jump to try to avoid that. But yes, there's an Inquisitor down there, so I'm going to have to keep a lookout for his shots. All right, that was fine. Okay, so Inquisitor right below me. Just look out for that. Roll off this so I go fast. 2 Inquisitors. Shoot, kill. I have enough damage that I can kill those guys easy enough that I don't even care. All right, teleporter's active. Roll through this door to get the breach on that guy. Look out. Just don't even stand near those things. All right, that's an ice grenade. That's extra damage reduction. That's a brutality, so even more health right now. That's what I'm looking for. All right, this is a weapon shop. Pyrotechnics, please. Okay, Nerves of Steel is pretty good. I'm going to take that over my wrenching whip. Unfortunately, that leaves me with too little money to actually do anything. All right, so first thing I see on the screen is that there is a scroll right below me, and there's also this area over here that I didn't really explore, so I'm going to have to, like, maybe 63. You know what? I have enough damage. I have enough CC. I can take the curse right now. Is it a good idea? Probably not. Anyway, I'm going to be getting enough points of... Stay away from that bomb. I'm going to be getting enough points of tactics just from the weapons that I'm picking up right now, so I'm going to go full-on survival for right now, and then a little bit later go something different. Good thing there's not a Bombardier or an Inquisitor up here, so I can just kill that guy the second I see him. I'm not taking that with plus 100% damage taken. Shoot, kill. Oh, that was a secret room. What do you got? 140, there's no way I'm going to make it in time for the timed door in the next area, which is going to be the promenade, because I want to go to the easiest place possible. Alright, I'm pretty sure I got all the stats that I need, so I'm just going to go into the next area. I'll probably, in all likelihood, be able to kill enough trash mobs, flying enemies, to get rid of this curse almost immediately. Can I upgrade anything? I cannot upgrade anything, so I'm not even going to bother, because a lot of this stuff is going to be switched out really quickly. Alright, 4 cell runs, so I'm just going to go heart immediately, because that clears out all of... It's a get out of malaise free card, so always take that as your first one. It's, extremely effective and will save you some potion charges if possible. Okay, so number one thing that I have to watch out... Well, first off, 148, I might be able to make the time door. Run and jump, run and jump. Be a little careful because you are cursed, but run and jump, run and jump. There's a thing, Bombardier, I'm going to have to look out for the second that I get back up there, but perfect, I hit the time door. Now, this is just one extra stat. It's a little extra money, but... that will still help in the long run. And I'm going to grab these cells just for funzos. I have absolutely no reason to grab these cells. Oh, yes, and you can see that I got a teal dot on the map. That means that I unlocked a teleporter above me, so I don't need to go up manually. And then I'll immediately grab that scroll of power. I just didn't even want to waste time with it. Okay, that tracker saw me, so now I got to deal with that tracker. What I am going to do with that tracker is shoot him with the ice bow, and then shoot him with other things. Oh, wait, no, I'm not, because I have a Bombardier, and also he got behind me somehow. Somehow the devil got behind me. Okay, that... was a pretty obvious play. And then Ice Bow again. 2 hits. Alright, and then I'm just going to take out this guy. Okay, that was a little bit closer than I thought, but I noticed that that thing was going to explode in front of me, so I rolled right through it. Anyway, now a Bombardier's shot is coming down on me, and I don't want to be anywhere near that, so I'm going to hit right immediately and just keep going. I was accidentally shooting an Ice Bow at the same time. Ice Bow to take out that bat. And then, good, I also stunned the tracker there. Yeah, I took out that ice bow. That was not a good idea. Okay, I'm going to check down here really quick for stats. Managed to get one right at the first area here. I shouldn't have taken brutality. I should have taken tactics. I just wasn't really thinking at the time. Alright, I don't really want to go underground. It's so windy and twisty, and there's so many exploding enemies that I just rather just keep going. I don't need that many stats throughout this entire run. Anyway, there's a cherry in front of me. It's malaised up. I'm not going to take malaised fruit, and I'm not even down on any health anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, don't take malaised fruit. Malaise is hard enough to deal with as it is. Alright, I'm going to take the non-skill item because I think it's worth more money. I don't actually know, but that's the going theory. And then sell that immediately because that's the weapon I'm working with right now is significantly better than that. More survival for more damage. Alright, look out for runners. They're going to be chasing after me, but I do actually want to kill that elite. So, freeze you to get rid of the invincibility thing. Bait all these enemies towards me. Shoot with ice bow. Kill that guy first. Look out, the trash mob behind me was just about to hit me, but I noticed that just in time to be able to move forward out of its range. Alright, I'm going to shoot the homunculus rune forward, and hopefully when the elite teleports up to me, I will catch him in the homunculus rune. I'm still going to have to worry about him attacking me, but if I roll behind him fast enough or use my ice bow fast enough, it won't even matter. And it didn't work. If you roll into the wall, you still have invincibility frames, which is why I rolled like that into the wall after that. I knew he was going to attack me, and being an elite, he's going to attack even faster than normal, so I had to be extremely quick about that. Alright, I'm going to get back on ground level. I am going to wait until the guy teleports to me. That will destroy all of his... teleporting to me will destroy all of his little mini guys, his little summons, and then I'm going to immediately shoot him with the ice bow, and then Nerves of Steel his face until he dies. Good, got a breach there too, so I didn't even have to worry about him doing much of anything. I like what I'm working with right now. I don't need any more brutality, and that's not giving me any extra damage reduction, so I'm selling it for money, which is usually what I'm going to be doing with a whole lot of the necklaces over the course of the run. Just keep running, don't worry about the bombardiers. If you try to go attack them, they're going to hit you. Their whole thing is too big of a spread right now. Okay, so I'm going to wait until the flying enemies get just close enough to me, and then I'm going to throw out the bomb and kill all of them at once. There. And now just keep going forward. That runner's going to see me. That runner's going to see me. Just jump because they're already attacking you. Jump because they're already attacking you. Roll forward. Climb up this vine. You won't have to worry about them anymore. They're gone. They have disappeared into the ether. Alright, this bombardier has already seen me. I'm going to roll through the door to make sure that he does not actually get a shot off. If my ice grenade is off of cooldown, I'm going to use that. If it's not, I'm just going to blast that exploding bat above my head with the ice bow immediately. Oh, it got stopped by the thing. Whatever, you run fast enough, they can't hit you anyway. And I'm just gonna keep going. Nah, screw this, screw all of this. Oh no, there's spikes here, that's bad. Just run, but in a careful manner, and go down here. Get whatever's down here, first off. Cool, that sounds good. And yeah, sure, that's a good item too. It'll do for right now, I'll say that. Just jump down there, sell whatever item if it wasn't good, but that was decent enough to keep, so I'm gonna keep it. Alright, just keep moving forward, keep moving forward. Oh, there's an elite, you gotta kill the elite. So I'm gonna blast him with skills immediately, bait him to follow me a little bit, and then blast him with the ice bow. Now the problem is that I have both a tracker and a bat around me. That's not gonna be very easy to deal with. Hopefully I can just get a, little sucker punch shot, because my knife dance is on cooldown right now, off with the Nerves of Steel, and then I won't have to worry about them. I might have to try to kill that tracker first, just because otherwise it's going to be getting in the way of me killing that bombardier. And elite bombardiers are fast enough that I have to do something to stop him from attacking, otherwise I'm going to get hit. Or I'm just going to have to keep running forward. Those are the options of what's going to happen right now. Let's see. Okay, that actually worked out okay. Unfortunately, sucker hit. There we go. Okay, now I'm just going to have to start going forward here. Oh, no, that was a really bad idea. But the initial explosion of the bomb doesn't actually hurt you, only the second one. So as soon as I saw that was a bad idea, I rolled immediately in the other direction. All right, I'm going to go forward a little bit more and then hit him with the ice bow. There we go. Hit him with the ice bow, hit him with that. This works a bit better with the run I'm working for. I just want the extra survival. Anyway, I could check out the underground right now, but I don't think it's worth it. Let's go into the ossuary so I can get as many stats as possible. I have more than enough time if I wanted to explore the rest of this area. 4 minutes I'll still be able to hit up the time door very easily, but I just don't feel like going back. Alright, slam, roll, slam. There. Now you're not dazed as soon as you get to the bottom of that shaft. Can I upgrade anything? I can't upgrade anything. And honestly, I'm probably going to get rid of a lot of this stuff fast enough that it won't even matter anyway. But maybe something like if I got like an S rank bow, that could be good. Cooldown reduction. Always take cooldown reduction, because cooldown reduction is the best in the game. Into the ossuary. And I'm going to press right immediately, and and as soon as I get right out of the initial area, I'm going to be looking for the time ed door. Here's the initial area, and here's where the time ed door is going to be. Probably directly forward. And there it is. It would either be directly below me or directly to the right of me. So just look for it immediately there. Anyway, survival, all the money, grab cells just for fun. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to slam directly downwards. That will breach enemies for just long enough that I will be able to actually tell exactly what's down there. Hopefully there's not going to be a shocker outside of my breach range, but otherwise, if there is, I will throw down an ice grenade immediately. There was nothing. There's a shocker, though. So I saw that shocker immediately. I am now going to slam down directly on the ground again and hope there's not another shocker down there. And there was. However, I was right next to the shocker. I had it breached. It was really easy to get taken down at that point. So, what's over here? Nothing. And judging by this, and judging by the map right now, it seems that it's extremely unlikely that there's going to be anything in the bottom left corner, so I'm probably going in the upper right corner. I saw him starting to attack me. Oh, there's a stat. So I just jumped right over him. Not even going to worry about this guy. I'm going to go past him fast enough that he's not even going to get to attack me at all. Roll right through this guy. Jump on button. Go on. And now, just going to run forward. Breach. Nothing. Slam down here just because it's faster. Anything. Okay, that's a thorny. Now, to make sure that I wasn't going to get immediately hit by the thorny, the very millisecond that I saw it, I immediately started running in the other direction. Now what I'm going to do is just hit him with this and dead. I said dead. Okay, there's an elite right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to make sure that the other thorny that's above the elite there will not attack me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over him, and then I'm going to slam down immediately on the elite, throw down an ice grenade, and start just wildly firing all of my everything everywhere until that elite is dead. In all likelihood, I'm going to have to make a scramble, usually going around in a circle, like jumping up and down that little area in that area to try not to get hit. But I think it'll work. He slowed down enough that it actually wasn't entirely... Roll through. Oh, he got me anyway. I got breached for just a second. 1 second because I got hit by one of the minor enemies. Otherwise, I would have rolled through that with no problem. 2 survival and tactics and 30% damage reduction. Yes, and I will take you for money. Anyway, I see over here that there is... Oh, God. Well, this is kind of sucky area. I mean, they're going to mostly die to the spikes here, but I had to take care of them anyway. Otherwise, there is a heavy turret over there, which is going to be better and actually work with my run better than the ice grenade. Besides, that's also pretty redundant with the ice bow that I'm using. Alright, I can see a thorny down there. I'm just going to stomp on him and bam. Done. Alright, I can see that it's a big shaft, so I'm going to be slamming down the entire way. There are no spikes in this area, so I'm not even going to worry about that. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is open up this door and then get behind the elite, and then blast the elite with an ice bow, and then use everything in my arsenal to kill them immediately. I'm going to get hit by one of the minor enemies. Okay, didn't even matter. Heavy turret took it out. Whatever, I already got something that's very good. I'm selling this, and that's 17k gold extra. So, I already saw that there were several trackers down here. I'm going to have to look out for that, but I also see that there's the one immediately below me can be easily killed by a Ares rune, a Beliar's rune hit. So I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to grab whatever item is down there. Maybe I can use it, maybe I can just sell it for money. We'll see. And there you go. Slam down there in case I can breach any enemies that happen to be in that little tiny corridor. And the one thing that I don't want to happen as soon as I roll immediately right is for there to be a shocker there. So I'm going to have my ice bow at the ready. Nope, there wasn't. Oh, it's a cursed sword. No, I'm not taking that. The other slasher down there can't see me. He's on a different Y plane. But the one immediately there would have started swinging at me if I did not have my ice bow at the ready. Let's continue. There are trackers over here. Don't forget about that. Yep, big thing with the ossuary is that there is a whole bunch of just big, huge hallways everywhere. So you have a lot of place to kind of play around. Anyway, yeah, I just immediately threw out all of my skills as soon as I got in the middle of them, threw out all my skills. It's an effective method compared to anything. All right, and then the second that I go down this rope, I'm going to roll off immediately and see if I can breach any enemies below me. There was nothing down here. And then in general, it looks like this is the area where you get prolonged healing. No, that's a curse chest. 4 cell doors, curse chest. Breach enemy. No, nothing down here. Lore room, curse chest. Not gonna go for curse chest. It's too risky. Breach enemy. Didn't breach an enemy. Didn't need to. All right. First thing I'm gonna do is shoot an ice bow and then immediately just run past everything. I don't really care about fighting these guys right now, especially because the spinner there, the lacerator, is going to reflect my bullets the second he starts up. I can't slam down to the left. There's a shocker there. He'll hit me. I can down. Just seeing that, my initial reaction was just go down more, get away from it. What do we got? All right. All right. Ice. Good. All right, just roll past everything. Get as much of it. Hell, I gotta fight this guy, so blast him with everything. Ice bow. Didn't react fast enough. However, what I did was I jumped off the platform because he's going to stay on the ground, and then I rolled back into the top of it so that I could keep attacking him again without having to, like, you know, jump back up on that platform. Ice bow. Ah, no ice bow. And he killed himself anyway. That was all stupid. Anyway, that was not the most ideal way for that to go, but at the same time, it's like, those guys are hard to fight with ranged weaponry. Okay, I'm looking for... I should actually have enough money at this point to go to buy a potion charge, which I will use, and it's actually right down here that I can use it. So cool. Let's get in here. Any enemies immediately? Yes. But he's already frozen. All right, roll through that guy. I'm just going to slam down, roll, jump, roll, jump, roll. Oh, he's attacking me, but it's too late. I'm already gone. Something may have exploded into a thing. Anyway, I need 147,000. That's almost enough as it is. One thing to remember about enemies is they just go fast enough and they can't catch up to you. Keep that in mind for later. I'll probably find another lead in this place at some point. I guess I'm going to go downwards. I don't know. Breach that guy. That's good. Down. Ice bow. And dead. I don't even know what I killed. Roll through. Jump and roll. Jump and roll. Okay, climb up on the wall. The lacerator can't get you on the wall. Blast everything. Jump and roll. Jump and roll. Jump and roll. I saw stuff. I'm rolling. Or I'm jumping. One of the two. It's going to happen. All right, now just walk down here. I don't see any enemies. That's actually a shop, considering the magenta tone. So what you got? Oh, that's pretty good. Over the knife dance? Yeah. That's a lot of extra, well, a lot of things. Yeah, screw it. I mean, I want to get pyrotechnics. I want to have a damage over time build. This will buff that up a lot. And then the other thing is that the flamethrower turret is more damage over time. And also, I didn't even notice it when I was picking it up in the store, but it has minus 25% damage when you're near it, which is pretty good. Also generates Toxic Cloud, which is also pretty good because the Wolf Trap gets plus 100% on poison target. Everything's coming up Millhouse. All right, now I'm just going to jump up the wall just so because it's faster than climbing up the chain. Any enemies over here? I'm immediately looking for any enemies, and I'm going to head in the opposite direction if I see any enemies. No, it's just a big hallway. It happens a lot. Oh, hey, stat. Oh, hey, another thing is a weapon shop. What do you got? You got my pyrotechnics. Yes, you do, for 45,000. Boy, did I spend a whole lot on the, well, there's no way that I'm going to be able to avoid a potion charge at this point, but hey, at least I can do this. Oh, yeah, do you see the amount of damage that I got off of that? That was amazing. All right, there's going to be more enemies down here. Yep, second I saw that enemy, I immediately started going in the opposite direction. All right, I'm going to jump down here, breach, blast everything with fire. Didn't stand a chance. Ice bow. I don't want to deal... After I got hit so much, I don't want to deal with that anymore. Not even going to worry about this guy to the point that I'm going to get a little bit... That made it easier, so I didn't even have to jump up that. And I got to explore everything pretty easily. It also looks pretty stylish. That was the only reason. Roll off, slam, jump down. Don't slam there, because that's just going to be wasting time. Slam. Nothing down here as far as I can see. Extra money, whatever. Let's go. I want 47,000 after all, and if I find one more elite, I can easily get that. And I have enough areas here that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Only not even 10 minutes into the run as of right now. Not true with the amount of time that I've been pausing, obviously, but according to the game time, it's only 10 minutes into the run. Anyway, am I going to have to ice bow anything? I'm going to have to ice bow anything. I'm not going to have to ice bow anything. Oh, that's an extra 2 survival, but I don't care. Enemies here? No, and no enemies here. Wait for this. Go up. Elevator. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Enemies here. I'm itching to press the ice bow right now, and let me tell you. No, this is just like a huge drought of nothing going on. More survival. Oh no, I actually have 12 survival right now. I need more tactics. Jesus. I'll also get a lot more tactics when I grab that pyrotechnics, which should be pretty soon. Now, this has been long enough. There should be enemies up here. There we are. Oh, I don't want to deal with these guys, but the... Oh, that was a cheap shot. Anyway, I got momentarily breached when I hit the ground, but I knew that I was going to have a second before that slasher was going to start attacking, so I was rolling away with him as fast as I could. Oh, my skills are off cooldown. Goodbye, everybody. Been nice knowing you. Nah, that ain't gonna work, dude. Now, it's about revenge. And I did it, successfully. Alright, anything else up here? Just get out of there as soon as possible. I just ran up on the wall so that I could be pretty high in case he started rolling immediately. And then I just jumped over him to make sure that I didn't even have to worry about it. Let's grab that scroll power. Oh, 17,000. 10 is not that much. And I just took out the shocker over here, so I should be totally fine. I'll just use all of my skills to be able to make this work. Yeah, good luck. Whoa! I saw that guy, went backwards. It didn't really matter because he was going to be stopped by the worms and the turret, but that could have been very bad. I shouldn't have been risking it there. Alright, just take him out, that's fine. Same thing, and then run up here, won't even worry about it. Anything else over here? Alright, there we go. Taking that out. Any enemies in here? If there are enemies immediately, I can run away, but I don't need to, and that's just a cursed chest. Pretty much everything has a cursed chest in it except for the one cell door. Alright, when he's turning away and kind of a little far away from me, bam, comboed to death. More enemies up here in all likelihood. Oh, I just don't even want to deal with this. I can't believe that lacerator over there killed himself. That was stupid. Oh, and yet somehow I managed to kill everything anyway, so that's weird. Stay away from that. Just stay away from everything and just use the stupid combination that I got going on here. I cannot believe the amount of the amount of shockers around here. That's getting a little ridiculous. Oh my. Whatever. It all worked out just fine in the end. Just remember, as soon as I see anything, ice bow or run. Ice bow or run. Both of them work. There's Black Bridge. I'm going to go grab pyrotechnics and I'm leaving. Because it's just been so long right now. Hey, let me tell you, I'm having fun. I don't know if you're having fun or if this is just giving you a headache. This is giving me a little bit of a sore throat, though. Alright, goodbye, Nerves of Steel. You have served me well. May the Rainbow Bridge take you to Valhalla. Anyway, let's get down into the fight against Saucy John up here and take him down pretty much immediately. Now, with the very stupid run that I'm working with right now, I'm going to be getting a absolutely ridiculous amount of damage on him, and he might get me into the corner and kill me with melees. So I'm going to have to kind of watch out for that. We'll see what happens. Anyway, last mutation is going to be What's the one that gives you extra damage on when you're next to a support thing? This thing, support. Because that's just free damage. Although, honestly, I could probably also take Dead Inside right now. I don't really have a whole ton of health. Disengagement, maybe. Emergency Triage to make sure that I'm not dying from anything. Tough, not as good. Acceptance if I wanted to go for a lot more Curse Chest now. There's a lot of good options here, but I think support for just the pure gain of... damage is going to be perfectly fine, even though 200 DPS is not all that much in any respect. The first little post there is where the boss fight activates, so if you roll through that, you can get as far as possible before the boss actually starts attacking you. Throw down everything, and start hitting it. Like I said, he's going to start having an advance of Doom while also having everything on there at any point in time. I saw him start to do his swipe, and I knew that that would have been bad. So I'm going to prepare to jump over that right now. Alright, he's no longer using his damage field, so now I'm free to just start throwing everything possible. One of the things I'm going to have to look at when I get into the next area is to try to get a oil that spreads oil on deployment, freeze him so I don't have to deal with his stupid garbage. And then I saw him jumping, so I just rolled right underneath him. My stuff deploys oil on something to make it work out better. Alchemic Carbine is not worth it, especially if I'm taking 2 times damage along with that. Alright. Now's a little bit of extra money that I get, and additionally, then I'm going to immediately go back to the Clandestine Forge and try to re-roll my stuff into getting oil on something. I just need oil in some way. That effectively gives Pyrotechnics 2 times damage at all points in time. So it's 100% completely worth it. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Don't have the 100% on poison, but that will be something to get later. As of right now, I'm going to go into the Stealth Village because that's the easier area, and I don't want this to be a hard run. I want this to be an easy run. I want this to be an easy, simple, no problems, no muss, no fuss run. Alright, let's immediately go into the time door and see exactly what I got there. If I see any enemies, I'm going to immediately go through. I'm going to immediately jump over them, roll through them, or hit them with the wolf trap or ice bow. Roll through that guy. He took a second to actually start shooting at me, so I knew I could get into the door before he got off a cannonball. More tactics. Tactics and survival are about equal now. I'm going to start going heavy into survival at this point. Ice bow. I knew they were out there, so ice bow. And I could kill those guys, but I'd rather not have those things be on cooldown when I start to get into the real meat of the level, which is this one right here. Hit with ice bow to make sure that I can get rid of those guys immediately. Pyrotechnics would have also been a good option too. Alright, throw everything and then just start shooting pyrotechnics forever. Okay, no, that thing was tanking too much, so now I'm going to roll around, roll back and forth, roll back and forth, roll back and forth until I throw down more skills until everything is dead, and shoot ice bows out at the same time to make that work. Alright, pyrotechnics or ice bow the second that I get up here because there's exploding bats. There. Alright, I was able to get down there fast enough. I knew he wouldn't be able to attack me before then. More survival. Grab key. No, didn't get down there fast enough. Throw everything here. Everything will be killed before anything happens. Oh my god, I almost got hit by those guys. But those are trash enemies that are summoned from the death of another enemy, so they wouldn't have actually inflicted malaise on you, and I have plenty of health to be able to deal with that anyway. Oh, that runner's going to start chasing me the second that I do anything, but I probably waited long enough that I can just do this. And now I don't have to worry about it. Alright, roll and be careful. There's no flying enemies in here, so I'm actually totally fine to just grab that and go. It's always going to be, the key's always going to be in a little bit near the bottom. Ice bow. Pyrotechnics. I'm going to have to get rid of flamethrower turret. That's too redundant with the build that I'm working with right now, even though it's good. Ice bow immediately. Surprise ice bow! Delivery, 1 ice bow for you. I'm not taking root grenade. That's terrible. I have no synergies. Drop. Oh, that runner probably saw me. The runner didn't see me. Good. Alright, ice bow. And then we continue. I already got the key. I could run over the top and make it a little bit easier, but it's generally not too difficult to get keys. All right, more tactics, of course, because that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to roll into the next area to the right of me and immediately ice bow. And then I'm going to throw down all of my skills and just start wildly throwing pyrotechnics around. If any enemy is tanky enough, then I'm going to do the run left, run right, while rolling through stuff the entire time. I'm going to go into the sepulcher because that's easier and gets me a lot of money. It seems like all the enemies have been killed now. All the enemies have been dealt with. I win. Fatality. Ice bolt! Cool. This might be the food shop. This might be the regular shop. Either way, I'm going to take both. I saw that there was a figure in there. It's a runner. I'm going to have to deal with that as soon as I get out. Might just blast him with an ice bow. Might blast him with something else. I don't know. None of these are worth it, and I don't want to spend money re-rolling because that's actually a pretty good chunk of money that I have right now. Ice bow! And ice bow! And ice bow! Oh! He almost swung at me, but he was thankfully slowed down. Ice bow. Now, I saw that guy starting to charge up the thing, so I went immediately in the other direction. He's aiming for my turret, so I don't actually have to worry about it. And I knew that I would be fast enough that pyro tapped and wouldn't even be able to hit me. Now I'm going to duck down here. Ice bow. Reduces malaise infection, although nearly got me there. And just if you're fast enough, you don't have to worry about anything. Anyone else? Anyone else? No. Okay, cool. What you got? How much malaise reduction can I get? 147,000 for that. One infected by malaise, one not infected by malaise. Okay. So I can take one more malaise hit and it's not going to be a big deal. Not that I'm going to try to. Just, this is, again, another thing where I just went in, I used my ice bow, I threw down all of the skills that I had, and now I'm just going to blast everything with pyrotechnics. And everything's been blasted with pyrotechnics. There's an elite on top. Alright, elite runners are too dangerous to actually deal with unless I deal with them at a distance, so I'm going to ice bow, and then ice bow, throw down all of my stuff, and then start blasting with pyrotechnics. But the first thing I'm going to do is jump immediately upwards, ice bow before anything can attack me, throw down, same combo. Ah, he still got me! I don't really want to deal with this, so the first thing I'm going to do is roll past the runner, ice bow, and then same combo. He's being blocked by the enemies, but my skills were powerful enough that it was fine. Hate's Toxic Cloud is kind of good, but I'd like the stat distribution I'm working with the necklace as of right now. I'm just slamming down there on the off chance there's any enemies running around. There weren't. So roll, ice roll. Oh, that was very close. I very, very nearly got hit by that Inquisitor, but I was able to react just fast enough to be able to roll out of that. And now I gotta watch out for this guy, so wait for him to move, start moving. Oh no, there's stuff here. Sick worms, Inquisitors, exploding bats, so it was just panic, throw down all of my skills, and then get out of there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go immediately for that scroll of power, while also rolling past all of the various enemies that I have gained the ire of. So that's going to be real fun. Let's see how it works. Alright, as soon as I picked up that scroll, I can already see enemies starting to attack me, so the first thing I'm going to do as soon as I get out of this is shoot the ice bow. And done. Roll past this guy so he can't even attack me. Same thing as up on top of that area. And I'm going to try to stay in the air as long as... I'm going to try to stay in the air as long as possible and not on solid ground so he doesn't try teleporting to me. So I can do stuff like this. Anyway, I got hit by one of the... I had enough time there before he was going to shoot before so I could sell that item. But yeah, I only got hit by one of the trash mobs there, so I didn't even get a point of malaise. Ice bowl. And roll through, ice bow, ice bow. I saw that worm was about to attack me, which is why I rolled right behind him, turned around, ice bow. That's going to be a combination to here until all the enemies are killed, combined with throwing down all of the skills that I have right now. And we're good. Okay, same thing as previous. I'm going to try to get down as fast as possible, slamming down to avoid enemies. Jump and roll, jump and roll, jump and roll, jump and roll, jump and roll. Throw down all items, ice bow. Throw down all of your items, and ice bow is a perfectly legitimate way of doing this. All right, I'm just going to use wall climbing as good as I can to get up there as fast as possible. If I move forward fast enough, I roll fast enough, do stuff like grab onto the wall and everything, I shouldn't actually get hit by these guys. Then ice bow and this. Oh, all right. Give me the malaise reduction, please. And then I'm immediately going into the sepulcher. It's like I'm 10 minutes early or something for the time door, so that's totally fine. Let's boogie. In all likelihood, the only other thing around in this area is the clock tower, which I don't care about. I'm not going to go there. And there's nothing in there that would be useful to go get. So, sepulcher, which is right over to the left. Just give my voice like 5 seconds here. So please enjoy silence for a couple seconds. Okay, now, the trick to dealing with the sepulcher is to just keep moving. You'll eventually come across a teleporter, which will have a light next to it. That's all you really need to know about the sepulcher. Just keep going. When you're going through hell, keep going. There you go. Keeping kind of a little bit equal on survival and tactics. Essentially, when I get up to about 15 tactics, I think that will be enough, and I'll switch immediately over into just 100% survival 100% of the time. Now, honestly, I can just roll. Again, it's just like, just keep pressing right to roll through everything. Oh, this sucks. Well, that's not the worst thing. Now, the only thing that's going to be above me is more stuff. But again, forward. Keep moving forward. And there you go. There's already something right there. That's probably like a... Oh, that's interesting. That's just a double item room. I don't even feel like wasting time with it. However, an explosive crossbow. Now, here's the thing. I do like myself pyrotechnics. However, I already have a flamethrower turret, so that's been working out just fine. And this gives me plus 100% on a burning target and a poison target, and the flamethrower turret gives me a toxic cloud when I throw it down. So, yeah, sorry pyrotechnics, you're good, but now I'm not even worrying getting to 15 tactics. I'm just going to work with this for the entire time. All right, I'm going to drop down, immediately roll left through the shot that the Inquisitor is going to throw at me, and then ice bow and shoot him with the explosive crossbow. Oh. Pretty much I just rolled immediately as the animation time was done on the explosive crossbow, and it worked out just fine. So anyway, same basic thing, and then I'm just going to be left and right, shooting ice bow, shooting explosive crossbow when it seems like I'm not going to get hit by anything, and throwing down all the skills that I can at any point in time. Ah, I can't believe they hit me so many times. Oh, yeah. And the plan was, if that wasn't going to work, that I was just going to immediately hit him with the ice bow and then explosive crossbow, and then that would have been over. Ice bow, explosive crossbow. Oh, it's not quite enough to take him down just yet. However, that sort of combination will continue to work here, where I just like roll behind an enemy, ice bow, explosive crossbow, and throw down all of my skills. There's a thing down here, so I'm just going to jump in the middle. There's going to be a platform right below me, to the right, and there it is. It's all about survival now. I don't need anything else. I have enough of everything to make everything work. You can tell I'm starting to get a little bit tired right now. Anyway, you're looking for teleporters, because teleporters are going to be the thing that lead to the keys. Maybe there's going to be a teleport down here. There is not. Maybe there's going to be a teleporter over here. There is not. However, same combination, ice bow, shoot, and done. and ice bow and shoot. Thankfully, he never got a good beat on me to actually attack me, so that worked out just fine. Anyway, he's too concerned with killing my worms and the turrets, so I'm just gonna roll right past this bam dead. Ice bow. Oh, and because there's stuff there, the toxic cloud is going to take down any enemy around there, as usually any sort of late game turret will. It'll have something to take down those enemies. All right, now I'm going to climb on the wall, and I'm going to immediately ice bow the enemies above me, and hopefully not get hit by the Inquisitor, but we'll see. All right, there's too many enemies in here. I'm going to get into a nice open area right up here, throw down all my skills, ice bow, and then just start explosive crossbowing all over the place. There we go, done. Hopefully this is the key then. Hey, it is. Hey, come on, I was gonna do a stylish thing, but I guess not. Grab and go. And honestly, only 5 points of malaise are taken out by a single drag on the potion, so there's no time like the present, unfortunately. 2 left is fine. I can deal with the rest of the game with 2. Now, I could do a little bit more exploring around to see if I can find a shop, but I don't want to. I want to keep going on here because this run is fine. This run is fine. I don't need to do anything. It's another double area. Breach that enemy. Saw that dude start to shoot at me. Now I'm going to roll right through his projectile. And then ice bow him, and then blah, 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 same thing. Breach enemy, ice bow, etc. Ice bow, throw down everything, done. Ice bow, oh, everything's here, but luckily I can throw down all of my stuff and just start shooting all of the stuff over here. Anybody else? All right, either of these teleporters might lead to the next key. So, I'm gonna take both of them. Ooh. Hopefully it's uninfected food. It's not. However, worst comes to worst, I'll take a point of malaise to get 50% heal. No enemies to breach, but there's my eventual goal. So I'm going to keep going to the right. I highly doubt. Yeah, no, that's the key wouldn't be hidden behind something that would require a rune. Well, with the exception of the teleport rune, but you literally cannot get into this area without the teleport rune. So that's fair game. But wall climbing rune or the Ares rune you may not have at this point. So the motion twin wouldn't allow the key to be behind that. All right, just keep running forward in a hallway. That's a cursed chest. Ice, throw down everything. Now, he was already attacking, so he wouldn't be able to attack me again. Same thing with this cleaver right in front of me. He's going to start attacking. I'm going to roll behind him. I'm going to explosive crossbow. Hopefully, again, the Inquisitor will not get off a shot before I can get off my shot with the explosive crossbow. And he did. That was just as bad, to be fair, but I mean, did you see how close he was to dying? I expected him to die in one hit. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Anyway, all survival all the time. And then roll, all skills. Ice bow, ice bow. Had enough time there. Oh, no! I didn't notice you! Ice bow, ice bow, ice bow! Hey, just ice bow everywhere! Ah, damn it. That's why, that's how that goes sometimes, you know? Anyway, I gotta get to a light source. There's a light source right to the left. And I'll just roll past that guy while he's wasting time shooting at me. Great. This is about the point in time where I'm seriously considering just using my ice bow, throw down everything, ice bow, explosive crossbow. This is the point in time where I'm seriously considering just using my heart and not worrying about malaise otherwise. Especially because I know I have a guaranteed chunk of watermelon. Anyway, I had a feeling that this was far enough away. In fact, that there was a teleporter right there that's probably going to be the key. This is the nearest area to the place that I want to go to, so let's go. I mean, I can just, like, get... Screw it. I'm just going to get malaised up and then not even worry about it at this point. That way I don't have to worry about malaise, and I'll have mostly full health by the end of this. Well, there's no actual enemy because there's the dual tracker fight over there, which I'm not going to do right now. That's stupid. So I'm just going to go down here, find an enemy, and have him hit me a couple times. Hey, Lacerator, let's go. Alright, that's all I need. Hopefully this tracker's not going to be following me down here, but if he is, and he did, so whatever. Hi. Alright, that's all I needed. I'm gonna go right back up to that teleporter and then into the Timekeeper fight. This should be a pretty quick Timekeeper fight. I have quite the overpowered build. Essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to freeze her with the Ice Bow. I'm going to throw all of my skills down on her. And then I'm going to get behind her as she's slowed trying to do a thing and just, cool. I'm going to get behind her, throw down a, I'm going to get behind her, I'm going to throw down a Ice Bow again, and then just shoot all of the explosive arrows at her. And honestly, she's probably going to be taken out by the skills more than anything, so that's fine. Anything else that I really want here? Let's just go Tough Nut, just to make sure that I don't die stupidly to a trap. I highly doubt it, but this is a run that's going to function like that. Shoot open that, just because I like doing that. You can open the door normally, but that's just my preference because I think it looks cool. Anyway, like I said, and the thing will block, the turret will block that, and she can't really do too much here because she keeps getting caught by this, and now she can continue to not do too much right now. That was weird. I didn't appear to get hit by that, but I still got like the pushback. I froze her there just to make sure that I wasn't gonna get hit by anything. So it doesn't really matter. Actually, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna throw everything down just because there, now it's blocked. Come on. Run up to me. Are you kidding me? Don't want to get hit by sword. She is going to try to hit me with a few more things. However, she's already dead, so it doesn't matter. Bam. It's as if she knew I was using a kind of slow weapon. That was crazy. So it's like, okay, well, as soon as he takes out that explosive crossbow, I'm going to immediately shoot my chain at him. Whatever. Slam down on the ground to make it faster. My build is fine. This build is going to carry me to the end of the game. Unless I happen to get a legendary weapon that's way better at the end of this. Who knows? There's always a potential. Alright, castle. Shoot king for fun, and then it's just going to be freezing and running past enemies. Run and jump, run and jump, run and jump, run and jump forever. Remember, these guys take quite a long time to actually start up their... Hey! I told you that Tough Nut was not a bad idea, didn't I now? Anyway, I'm going to get 2 keys immediately, try to explore as much of this area as possible, and then I'm just booking it out of here. I'm not even worrying. Hey, don't even have to fight any enemies. Same basic combo. Works wonders. I haven't even explored the start of this, so I'm just going to keep going right now. Anyway, if I take one more point of malaise, I'm going to take a drag on the potion. I could drop down there to get a little bit of extra money. This guy I need to neutralize. Was gonna jump into those spikes, but I realized it at the last second, and I didn't. Ice Bow. Get Ice Bow, son. Ice Bow, because, again, I cannot deal with the Guardian Knights doing a spinning move. If I had a shield, they would be neutralized when they started that up, but as of right now, that's just... I need to shoot an Ice Bow at them immediately to make sure. Anyway, run and jump, run and jump, run and jump. Breach. Oh no, that's bad. Stay away from that guy. Run and jump. The second that you even start to see an enemy start to do any one of their attack, immediately roll. And just try to get away from them ASAP. Ice. Ice. Baby. Cool. Ice, very effective on these guys because they're sitting in water right now. I mean blood. Anyway, the first thing I see, I'm going to Ice Bow. Oh, doesn't even matter. There's nothing over here. Where am I in this area? I'm actually far enough away that if I turn immediately right, I might find the end of this area right now. Oh, I'm going to be honest, I was kind of hoping. I'm not even going to bother with this. I probably have more than enough money. Anyway, I saw a Guardian Knight over here. They're going to get immediately Ice Bowed. Alright, I'm going to explore a little bit around this area. I'm not liking any of this, so I'm just going to leave right now, and I'm just going to keep slamming down on the ground and try to breach him. Oh, hey, look at this. Ending's right here. I knew it because this is pretty far away from the entrance, and that's usually where the throne room likes to appear. I don't need all 3 keys, so I'm just leaving. I'm not even bothering with this. I don't care about the extra stats. I have 21 survival. That's more than enough to kill anything that moves. I'm gonna keep Tough Nut because just in case the Hand of the King pushes me into the spikes, but otherwise I'll be totally fine. And I don't really think that there's anything else that's going to be better as far as mutations go. Survival mutations are kind of garbo. Jump up on there for stylish points if I rolled off of that before the cutscene started, but didn't really matter. All right, first thing I'm gonna do. First thing he does is does a big swipe up, so I'm gonna roll right behind him, throw all my stats off first, slow him down, and then we're just gonna get a whole bunch of damage. Roll right through that. It's pretty easy. He makes that pretty predictable, especially when you get stuck in Yawn. All right, I already saw that guy jumping at me, so I immediately ice-bowed him and rolled behind him. But yeah, when he's stuck in the wolf trap, you can usually whack him a whole bunch with whatever sort of weapon you're using, and obviously the weapons that I'm using right now are powerful enough that it doesn't really matter. All right, kill the elite last, otherwise you're going to have to deal with the enemies in the fight along with the hand at the same time. Aside from that, the first thing that I'm going to do as soon as I unpause the screen is just get out of there! The ugly worm exploded into a bunch of bombs. I can't deal with that. And then roll through, like, again, there. Oh, that was close. But it was fine. All right, Ice Bow, so he's nice and slow. He can turn around while... Ice Bow again, just because... Ice Bow in the back, then, if you don't want to get hit by that. And then you can see I'm just wailing on his back just to make absolutely sure that I don't... Oh, nice. Managed to get right in the trap there. I'm wailing on his back because then he can't block shots. He can't block shots from the back, only from the front. Anyway, just get the basic combo in on there. Look out in case he's going to attack me anyway. It didn't even matter. Ice Bow. And now he's slow. And now the fun begins. Well, first off, I kind of have to watch out for that. Oh, he decided to go into this. Just wait, and we good. And there. And then don't forget that he can turn around. That doesn't even matter because he's already dead. And there you go. That's a 4-cell run.